Hello everyone. This is a brand new video that I've never done. I have to admit that, I haven't really put enough focus on this during prep week. And now, some of y'all know I'm going through this Tony Robbins program. It's supposed to be a 10-day program. We turned it into 20, and I feel like I'm going to need 40. So I'm just going to preface all this by saying that I'm still working through it, but I'm gathering all kinds of nuggets that I feel like could be beneficial to y'all, and I want to share them. I know not everyone is going to commit to something like this, and one of the reasons why I do personal development like this is not just for myself, but that so I can be a better coach and help coach you through your goals and visions and all that kind of stuff. So typically on this day, I would have just a tiny little paragraph asking you, what is your personal goal? What do you want to get out of this program? Whether it's, one round of 21 days or, what's your vision for yourself? And really, I didn't say much about it. I would just say, write it down, get it out there to the universe, put it on paper, and that's really the only advice I gave. So I am so sorry to all of you who've been with me for months and months that I haven't given you more to go on. To be honest, I thought that that was enough, that all we needed to do was just write down our goals. That's what I've been taught. For as long as I can remember, my dad is a big goal setter, and he always encouraged me just to write everything down and to post it where you can see it and you're reminded of it and all that kind of stuff. But there's so much more behind it. I know before I went into this program, I was very skeptical of Tony Robbins. I kind of thought he was this like a SNL character. I kind of thought he was this self-help guru that was a little bit of annoying and a little out there, but I would encourage you to give him a chance. There are all kinds of videos on YouTube. There's some really short ones. There are some long ones. There is a fantastic movie on Netflix, a documentary about him. It's all fascinating. And if you just give him a chance, I think you'll find that he can really lead you to think about things differently. I know he has for me. So, and I know that several of you are doing this program with me, and I know that y'all have been skeptical about him too. His voice was annoying at first, and I mean, so kind of stick with it and just see what he has to say, because he has some really powerful messages about business, about life, about marriage, about health, all kinds of stuff. He kind of covers everything, and really anything he does can be applied to just about any aspect of your life. So thank you for listening to this and humoring me. I am by no means Tony Robbins. I am not an expert on this, but I do feel like I have not given this topic justice over the past year. And so I'm going to be focusing on it more and trying to help you with it more, because again, this is not just about losing a couple pounds. It's not just about losing 40 pounds if that's what you're wanting to do. It is about changing how you think and feel about things so that you become a better person and you have these visions for yourself. It is just so much, it's so much more than just losing weight, okay? So I hope you're with me on that. If not, that's okay. But listen to this and hopefully you'll still get something out of it. So one of the things we did in the beginning of this program is to come up with roles for our life, and to name them fun names. Now, I've already put a video of me rambling in our Facebook group about this, and I encourage you to do it. It really has helped me so much. It's amazing how just changing one word can influence your mood and how you think and feel about things. So Tony's a big believer in that. He says that you influence yourself with the words you choose to either describe yourself or describe what's going on in your life. And so, for instance, I am trying very hard. You've probably noticed me trying to change how I'm not. I try not to say that I'm not a morning person anymore, because if I keep saying that, well, then I'm not going to be a morning person. And the truth is, I am a morning person. I've made myself into that over the past year. So anyway, let's get back to the roles. So you can be really fun and creative. Like I said, I posted some examples on our Facebook page, but just by changing that, you can really find a fun way to motivate yourself. So for instance, if you struggle with, waking up early and getting your workout in early, name yourself something. Call yourself a machine, a morning mama, a flat ab mama. I've written down some examples. So, come up with something that means something to you. Bombshell, fitness freak, die hard battery babe. I mean, just make it fun so that when you are struggling and you don't want to work out, you can say to yourself, oh, no, wait a minute. I am a diehard battery babe. I got this under control. I'm going to go get my workout in. Or I'm a morning mama. I can wake up and I can do it. Some of y'all know that mine that I use is MILF, and that's just it. I mean, it's silly. It's probably a little inappropriate, but that's what motivates me. That I start thinking myself, and I'm like, oh, well, no, wait a minute. I want to be a MILF. I got to do my workout. So as silly as it is, I've been doing it now for at least a week, maybe 2 weeks now, and it works. So try it out. Humor me. Try it out. Another thing that I want to say is that most people don't have a large enough vision for yourself. So what I want you to do, first of all, let me read this for you. Read this to you. I'm going to read it word for word, and then I'll explain. The only way to break out of the downward spiral and get back onto the success cycle is to get results in advance. Now, the first time I read that, I was like, okay, that makes no sense. Get results in advance. How on earth can you get results in advance? And that's where the power of vision comes in. You have to have a vision for yourself. I want you to picture yourself in the clothes that don't fit you anymore. I want you to picture yourself walking into a store where you can't shop because you can't fit into that size or whatever. I want you to picture that, feel it, see it for yourself, and let that be the results in advance for you. You have to have something like that. That's powerful, so that on the days when you're not feeling it, when you're tired, when you're struggling, you tap into that vision and you think, no, this is just stronger than just me saying I want to lose 20 pounds. You need to have that vision so that you know where you're going. There's a little saying, it's very hard to say, proper prior planning prevents poor performance. Say that 5 times fast. So planning is huge. A goal is just an idea with a deadline, but an outcome is when you develop a plan to actually achieve it. So Tony talks a lot about outcomes. He really doesn't even talk much about goals. And so that's why I'm trying to change how I think about it, how I encourage you to think about it. And there are 3 steps to it. So I'm going to go over those really quickly, and then that'll be it because I'm already talking longer than I wanted to. I want you to think about, the first step is result. What result do you want to achieve? Be very specific. That's where I think you need to start thinking of either an outfit you have, a pair of jeans that don't fit, if you have a vacation coming up, if you want to be in a bathing suit or a bikini or whatever. That's where I want you to think of that. What's the specific result that you want? Now, as great as it is to say, well, I want to lose 10 pounds and feel better, I want you to imagine it. I want you to see it. And then the next step is purpose. Why do you want this? What will it bring to you? What is your purpose? Don't overcomplicate it, but use emotional words that mean something to you so that, again, when the going gets tough, you can remember, well, I have this vision of me in this dress, or I have this vision of me on vacation, and I am happy, and I'm glowing, and I feel great. And then the last step is action. What specific actions do you have to take to get this outcome? And that's where the planning comes in. That's where your food prep comes in. That's where putting your workout clothes the night before comes in. That's where you need to, schedule in your workouts. That's where all that we're talking about this week really needs to come in. So I hope this is helpful. I hope I haven't rambled too much. I hope I don't sound like a fruitcake talking about Tony Robbins. But if you take anything away from this, even just one little nugget, if that helps you, I am happy. Again, I do this for myself, but I also do it to help you with your goals and your outcomes so that you can achieve it. I don't do this, how do I say this? I really want everyone to have a better life. I want you to glow from the inside out, not just because you're down to your driver's license weight, but because you are happier and you're doing something for yourself and you're taking care of yourself. So if you have any questions about this, again, just let me know. But let's try this round. Let's try to think about this differently and see if that helps. Okay, let me know what y'all think.